I'm the brains and he's the laughs, and welcome to Analysis Gaming.
Pull up a chair, take a seat, let's take a look at this game.
Alright, so last episode, guys, you'll know that I kind of got my butt smashed by, like, everything. So, Dylan last episode kind of said that he was gonna... What did you say?
I said show you how it's done.
Oh, you're gonna show me how it's done. Alright, guys, well, what do you think? You think he's gonna show me how it's done, or you think he's gonna die right when he comes out? Personally, I think he's gonna kill them all, honestly.
It could go either way. Especially if this guy decides to show up out of nowhere. That'd be really funny.
That'd be hilarious. He just comes out of nowhere, grabs you by the throat, it's like, die!
Yeah, and then he shoots his laser right down my eye sockets.
Oh, gosh. Oh, and last episode, guys, we were talking about Kratos versus Thor, and we discussed...
We did not finish that enough.
No, we didn't finish that. So we had come to the decision that old god Thor kind of beats Kratos, you know? Using Kratos with all of his abilities, you know, purely. Because old god Thor can, like, erase things with a thought, so he's kind of overpowered. So then we were like, well, how about the normal Marvel Thor versus Kratos? And Dylan was like, you know, well, Kratos would probably win that one. Personally, I'm not sure. I think I agree with him, honestly. I think that Kratos could beat Marvel movie Thor. But that's probably using the Blade of Olympus and, like, everything else that he has under his belt and being in prime shape. Otherwise, like, I don't think he could do it. So I would have to, yeah, I'd have to agree with Dylan and give my money to Kratos on that.
Well, it sounds like we're on the same page. That wasn't much of a discussion. Alright, here's Old God Thor versus your Goku.
Old God Thor versus my Goku.
Can't really argue. I know less about either of them than you do.
Alright. Well...
If Goku's gonna trump him, then I want some sort of magical item.
You want some sort of, like, magic item? Well, honestly, if we're gonna be realistic, I am a Goku fanboy. However, I know when to draw the line.
I told you. I mean, I'm sorry.
And...
We're probably gonna be mad that I'm doing this, but I am totally...
You're running away?
Well... I'm running back to Sanctuary. I said at the beginning of the other episode. If
No,
I kill any of those guys, I'm just gonna have to drop stuff to carry anything useful.
That's fine.
Literally anything.
He's showing me how it's done, guys. Exactly.
Yeah, no, it's...
No, I'm being literal. He's literally showing me how it's done. Because just fighting those guys would have been a waste of time.
But... hopefully I kill things and not die in a really funny manner. If that happens, then I'm probably eating the words.
Yeah, watch a legendary Deathclaw just come out of nowhere and swamp you.
This way, but...
I mean, you know, you never know. I mean, life might be horrible. But, in all retrospective, Old God Thor would probably win against that Goku.
Really?
Oh,
what Goku are you choosing? The Ultimate?
So if I pick the Ultimate Goku
Thor, so.
as of now in the manga, because I'm going off of what the manga has. I'm not going off of any of the fan service or fan-made stuff, guys. I'm going off of the actual, you know, canon stuff from the manga. And personally, I don't know if Goku would be able to do it. I mean, it's possible with Ultra Instinct he might be able to dodge some of his attacks. But I don't believe he'd be or have any sort of defense against his erasure stuff with his Thor Force. Like, he could just think things out of existence. Now, let's say we make a wish on the Super Dragon Balls from Dragon Ball. Make it to where that won't work on Goku. And it's just a pure one-on-one fight between the two. Oh.
Okay, so there's that.
Yep, there's that. The bees got you. The bloodsuckers. They poisoned you.
Not exactly bees, but okay.
Yeah, they're not bees. They're like mosquitoes or something like
They
that.
are mosquitoes of your nightmares.
The nightmare mosquitoes. Um. So if he's immune to that and it's a one-on-one fight, I think Goku stands a decent chance. He is multiversal, by like a lot. So it's very likely that Goku could put up a fighting chance. However, I would say it probably comes out like, let's say we do 1,000 matchups. I'm pretty sure at least 501 of those would go to Thor, and 500 would go to Goku. If we're gonna be generous to both, I think Thor would win more often than Goku would win, personally.
See?
And that's me being a Goku fanboy. I love Goku.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Finally one that's not Superman.
Yep. Aw, dude, don't get me started with the whole Superman Goku stuff, man. Like, I've had enough of that debate. It's like, how about you do this, okay? Certain versions of Goku can beat certain versions of Superman. Certain versions of Superman can beat certain versions of Goku. Leave it at that, and just leave it at that. They're not supposed to fight each other. Goku and Superman were never ever supposed to be put together. It's just toxic fanboys at that point trying to put the two together. If you're not going to have a reasonable discussion and actually give way that, hey, you know, they could lose sometimes, or this version could beat that version, then at that point it's just kind of toxic. You know, it's not really worth having the conversation.
Damn. Alright, well,
And that's why I have an issue with a lot of the people that are always, you know, like, this person could beat that person. And yet they don't have the facts from the other guy. They're like let's say they're a big fanboy of Bleach, and they're like, oh, Ichigo or Luffy from One Piece can beat Naruto from Naruto.
oh my gosh.
Wow.
I don't know if you saw this.
Yeah, that ghoul just dropped down.
Dance number that just showed up on me.
Yeah, he was like,
I have no...
There's like 4 of them. Good luck with that.
There's 6.
Oh,
actually,
there's a lot more than I thought. Shoot! Someone coming around the back. But probably it would have to be, or like I said, it would be like saying one of them could beat Naruto, and well, I think Ichigo has a fair chance, definitely. I would say Luffy doesn't, at least from what we've seen of him so far. It's like, yeah, in the recent anime with Kaido and everything, we've seen a lot of power from him, but there's absolutely no way that he could generate a move capable of splitting the moon in half when Naruto tanked that move, was completely fine, and then proceeded to one-shot the dude that split the moon. So to say, you know, he's roughly about moon level is probably accurate. So I would say Ichigo has a fair point, or a fair chance, but Luffy in One Piece, probably not. Depending on what we see from him later, because that show is gonna keep going forever. It's already at over 1,000 episodes, so I don't.
Gosh.
Yeah, 1,025.
Oh, sorry, I was so zoned out there.
No, dude, you were focusing. You got chased by like six different freaking ghouls. I'm just talking, you know, just talking to the people.
I don't want a cigarette. Gosh, what is this?
Hey, the other guy had
Don't
bottle
smoke,
caps.
kids.
There were bottle caps. You're leaving the bottle caps.
Where?
Bottle caps.
Thank you. Oh man, I so needed that.
Yeah, yeah, you're welcome.
Just go back.
I needed it. But alright, let's see if I can think of one for you that you would know. Alright, how about Doctor Strange versus Professor X from the X-Men?
Off the top of my head, it goes to Professor X.
Off the top of your head?
But let's analyze it a bit more. So, whose side are you on?
Professor X probably.
Again, we agree.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and say Doctor Strange's moves then first. He's gonna take him to the mirror dimension and try to trap him there. And if that doesn't work, try to kill him through portaling him to freaking Antarctica. Anything.
So let's think about it this way as well. You haven't seen the new Doctor Strange.
He's gonna have to have wards up as well. Oh gosh dang, this doesn't work as good as you thought. But,
yeah.
I mean.
So you haven't seen the new Doctor Strange, huh?
No.
Ah,
that's right.
So I can't be spoiling it for you and the people, huh?
See, that's a good point. That's a good thing I haven't seen it.
Yep.
Let's just assume that. Yeah, assume they see none of the Doctor Stranges because we don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil much of anything for you guys. Alright, so...
He does wizard stuff.
From the comics, I'll take from the comics then. Professor X gets killed by the Phoenix Force, which was Jean Grey, but then he gets killed by the actual Phoenix Force because Cyclops makes it angry. Then Doctor Strange, depending on which version of Doctor Strange you take, is immensely powerful. Honestly, the more I think about it, I'd probably have to give it to Doctor Strange.
The main hurdle is getting a proper ward up that protects him from Professor X's mind attacks.
That's true. He is a wizard, though, and I wouldn't be surprised if he does have some sort of thing that blocks his mental.
When do you see him use that, though? It doesn't really come up at any of the points, so...
Not in the movies. In the comics, it does.
Plenty of times, I'm sure. Okay, so...
But if we're going off of movie, then no, he would have no protection against the mind control. Or the mind stuff.
Really?
At least from what we've seen.
I mean, yeah, it's nice to think that he'd have something, but it probably wouldn't be that effective, because you're going against a master mind control artist. So, yeah. Okay.
Alright, I think we're getting close to a stopping point for this episode, guys. Probably gonna stop at this green car right here. Stay a little hidden. Well.
You want me to outro?
No, I got it. I was just waiting for you to...
Oh, I need to pause, huh?
Yeah. Alright. Sorry, guys. We're still getting the hang of it. These are our first couple episodes, so bear with us for a little bit. But anyway, thank you guys for pulling up to Analysis Gaming.
Please like, subscribe to our channel, and let us know in the comments what to analyze next.
Alright, thank you guys very much. Have a wonderful day.